T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, lovely people. Hope you're well. Welcome back to a Kopish catch-up. Didn't know if I was going live or not today, but there's some pressing news. I'm not going to be here for a long time. I don't even know if I can say I'm going to be here for a good time. But as always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. All right, got to start with what's probably the biggest bit of Liverpool news so far this summer. And that is that FSG, our owners, have made a move to purchase Bordeaux, the French side, historical club, a sleeping giant in France. If I'm not mistaken, we purchased Djibril Cissé from Bordeaux. Played them a few times in Europe, and we've been told that FSG are trying to acquire Bordeaux on what would be a good price and a good deal. Now, also been told that this is completely isolated from Liverpool Football Club activity, so there won't be any crossover here. It's not like a sister club or a feeder club or anything like that. You're right, Hollywood Rock. Cissé was from Auxerre. You're absolutely right. Big up yourself. So yes, it's nothing to do with Liverpool. It's just going to be another acquisition, another bit for the portfolio for FSG. Now I know automatically FSG outers are going to say, "What the hell is going on? Where's our transfers? Why don't you put more money in for Liverpool?" And yeah, I'm one of them. But I'm also going to sit here and say, I'm not going to throw my toys out the pram until I know what's going on. Because I'll be real with you, if we get the stuff that we need sorted out and we fix everything that needs fixing at Liverpool, with all due respect, and I say this with the greatest respect, I don't really care what FSG do. Go and have your fun. Go and deal with your side projects and your missions. But for a Liverpool fan, for myself, I want Liverpool to be my main priority. I'm sure Boston Red Sox will say the same about Boston Red Sox as well. Their fans will say, we want Boston Red Sox to be their priority. And this is the back and forth we've had with FSG over the years. And considering the lack of transfer activity, the fact that this is happening looks a little kind of mad at the moment. But as I said, I'm not going to go crazy over this because we don't know the ins and outs yet, and we don't know what's going to happen with Liverpool and how that's going to affect Liverpool. Now, I mean, Che, we're not only good because of FSG. I mean, if you've been hiding under a rock, then you would understand that's a crazy statement to make. Because I mean, let's not diminish the work of Jurgen Klopp, Michael Edwards, and everyone else. It's not just FSG why we're good, but that's another conversation for another day. They also want to acquire a South American team as well. Now, whether that pertains to Liverpool or not will be interesting to see. But it seems as though they're going down the route of what other owners are trying to do, and that is almost build a group, a network of football teams or sporting franchises. All right, Che. I mean, we'll see this summer whether Jurgen Klopp held back FSG or we'll see. Spells, I was just about to say, does this mean Liverpool may be neglected? Honestly, I don't know. Generally don't know. Generally don't know. I don't know how this will affect us. If I'm not mistaken, Man United had an issue earlier on in the summer. They tried to sign, I think it was Todibo, and they couldn't because the two clubs are intertwined, or they're both owned by the same ownership. So again, a thing, but purchasing of players, I don't know how that would work. Let's say, for example, a fantastic talent comes through at Bordeaux. I don't know if we'll be able to purchase said player if FSG owns Bordeaux. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this is navigated, how this is run. Look, it shows FSG's ambition as owners, as an organization, as a business. But selfishly, I'm a Liverpool fan first and will always be a Liverpool fans first. So I'm always going to want to see my club treated the best. Whether they can continue to do that or not, we will see. We will see. So I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on that, because when the news first came out, I can imagine it probably felt really crazy. But I kind of am just like, let's wait and see. Big up yourself, Mark. I ain't seen you in a while. Hope you're well, bro. Shout out to everyone in the comments. Please do smash that like button. Yeah, I was a bit like, wow, this is out of the blue. What's going on here? Could this have could this be a bearing on our transfer activity? Could this be a reason why we've not really moved in the market? I'd like to think not. I'd like to think not, but it could be. It could be that they're looking at saying, look, we want to purchase this club and then we'll release some transfer funds, which if that is the case, you're kind of hampering the team, in my opinion, because if there's players moving around who we may have wanted, and we'll come to one of those potentially in a minute, then that's hindering. I don't know what's going on. You guys probably don't know what's going on. The only people that probably know what's going on is the Bordeaux president and the FSG team. But another bearing and another potential domino effect this could have is Michael Edwards. I think everyone seems to think that Michael Edwards works for Liverpool. Michael Edwards works for FSG. I'll repeat, Michael Edwards doesn't work for Liverpool like he used to. He works for FSG. If they acquire Bordeaux, he will be overseeing things that happen at Bordeaux as well. If they acquire a South American team, he'll be overlooking what happens at the South American team. Shout out to yourself, Allier. Edwards came back for this. He's the head of football. He's the head of football for FSG. He came back for this. He wants all the power. He's got all the power, and he's going to potentially be ruling over more than just Liverpool Football Club. So again, I know we sit there and go, yeah, Edwards is going to cook something for Liverpool, and Edwards and Hughes. It might not be Edwards as much as we think. It might just be Hughes. And then we're going to see if Hughes is really worth his weight in gold. We've been spoken. We've heard people speak about it. We've heard people big him up. Got a great eye for talent, especially in the Italian league, apparently. Can he make it happen at Liverpool? Because making the jump from from Bournemouth to Liverpool is a big jump. In the same way, Arne Slot making a jump from Feyenoord to Liverpool is a big jump. So it's going to be very, very interesting, in my opinion, to see how that all merges and goes. Right. On to the next topic. Manchester United have had a bid accepted for Liverpool target Lenny Yoro. Now, once again, this is where I've got to give myself a bit of credit. I think I'm becoming a bit more mature. A couple of years ago, I'd have been flying off the handle and saying this, saying that about FSG. Now, I'm trying to just wait out and see what happens. Because just because a bid's accepted doesn't mean the player's going to go there. And guess who found that out the hard way? Me. Last year, as I was reminded today by some friends, August 14th, Caicedo had a bid accepted by Brighton from Liverpool. Where does Caicedo play now? At Chelsea Football Club. So yes, Man United may have had a bid accepted. Doesn't mean that Yoro's going to go there. Now, what I will say though, shout out to K-Mac in the building. Big up yourself, K-Mac. Go subscribe to K-Mac's channel, please, people. And Beijing Res TV in the building. Go subscribe to them as well. What I will say is I admire Man United for doing this, because I know Real Madrid are trying to lowball Lille at the moment, and Lille aren't having it. Shout out to Lille to an extent as well. The problem becomes whether the player only wants to go to Real Madrid, which I'll be honest, the player probably only wants to go to Real Madrid. However, if Man United do get Liverpool Yoro, I think big questions have to be asked about Liverpool Football Club. And I'll explain. For me, this seems like someone who we are targeting. However, we seem, just like Tchouaméni previously, it seemed as though we got told it's just Real Madrid. As much as I hate that, I can live with that. Real Madrid are the best team in the world right now, have some of the best players in the world, some of the best up-and-coming players. In my opinion, a top 3 manager in the world at the moment, probably 1 or 2, either him or Pep. Everything about Project Real Madrid looks phenomenal. New stadium as well. Like, everything about Real Madrid looks phenomenal. So if Lenny Yoro turned around to Liverpool and said, with all due respect, thanks for bidding, thanks for coming in for me, but it's Real Madrid, I can live with that. But if Lenny Yoro rocks up at Old Trafford, then we've got an issue to discuss. Because with all due respect to Man United, they are a bigger club than us, historically, etc. But right now in 2024, we should not be losing out on targets to Man United unless that person grew up as a Man United supporter or is only chasing money. We have a better infrastructure. Better manager will remain to be seen. We have better players, a better stadium, better training facilities. Everything about Liverpool right now is way more attractive than Man United. So if we're going to go and lose out on a target to Man United, a target that it seems like we really wanted, then yes, we've got a problem to discuss. We've got a really big problem to discuss. So I hope that's not the case. I really do. But it remains to be seen. I still think Yoro ends up at Real Madrid. I think this news was leaked. I mean, sorry, with all due respect, guys, we're in the Champions League. I mean, Man United aren't in the Champions League. Yeah, so and that's another one as well. I mean, you may be the biggest Man United fan. There's absolutely no way that you can sit there and say that we're bigger. Robbie, close the door, please. Robbie, close the door. No one, they're not better than us right now. So, I mean, let's make that happen if we really want him. I know Lille are in the Champions League too, but again, no disrespect to Lille, sorry, they're not bigger and better than Liverpool either. So, again, you know, it is what it is. Close the door. Now, I asked you guys in the comment section, do you think Yoro will end up at Man United? And if so, what bearing does that have on Liverpool? Because I think something needs to be... One sec, because this... Close it. So it remains to be seen what happens next. As I said, I think he ends up at Real Madrid, but time will tell. We've seen strange things happen in this transfer market. We'll probably see more strange things happen. I expect there to be a lot more movement after Sunday and after the Euros finishes. I think the Copa America finishes around the same time as well. So I'll be interested to see what happens after that. Ali, elaborate when you say you're worried, because I'll be honest, I've been speaking to Matt and Drift in the group. I've been speaking to Jamie and Luke Tanner, Chris Angel, Bejan Barnes. I am worried about this summer now. I actually am. I hope I'm proven wrong. I'm very worried, actually. Very worried. But that's a video for another day. That's a video for the end of the window, I reckon, because we're not there yet. Still early in the window, but I am worried as things stand right now. Hopefully, I won't be worried for too long, though. And finally, someone we spoke about on the Monday Night Live show, Adeyemi has come out and apparently said that he does want to play in the Premier League. It's a dream of his to play in the Premier League. And obviously we have been touted as being his biggest admirers. I wanted to date Beyonce when I was younger, happily married now, before anyone clips this up and does a madness. I wanted to date Beyonce when I was younger. I don't, and never have, and never will date Beyonce. Just because he wants to come to the Premier League doesn't mean it's going to happen. And also, he may want to come to Liverpool. I don't think we want Adeyemi. I don't think we do. I don't see how he suits us. I don't think his game has adapted enough. I don't think he's developed enough. I don't think he's improved enough to show that he's ready to play for a team like us. If this had been 2-3 years ago, before he moved to Dortmund, me and Matt were advocates saying, you know, like, let's make this happen. Go and get him before he goes Dortmund, kills it, and then we get priced out of a move. But it hasn't happened for him. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen for him at Dortmund. Maybe he needs to move away, but I don't think Liverpool is that place to go. So, with that being said, people, I'd like to know your thoughts and opinions. If we don't go for Adeyemi, obviously we're not getting Elise and we're not getting Kudus. Who is a left-footed right winger you'd like us to sign? I think it was, who was it? It might have been K-Mac and a few others in the comments yesterday were talking about Mateus Sula from Juventus. Again, I'll tell you guys very honestly, I've only seen YouTube highlights of his. His YouTube highlights looked fantastic, but so would mine. So again, Kubo's only signed a new contract in January, so that's not happening. Out of everyone I've seen, I genuinely don't know. I'm still on the Neto train, but I also know that would be a stupid thing from a club aspect because he's so injury prone despite his talent. So I'm intrigued to see what happens next. I am a little worried, but all we can do is sit back and wait. Will FSG acquire 2 more teams this summer? Will Yoro end up at Man United, Real Madrid, or Liverpool? And will Karim Adeyemi be a Premier League player or even a Liverpool player by this time in a few months? So before people, I say goodbye and good night to you guys. Just want to lead you over to my brother Drifty TV, who will be going live. Oh, probably is live now. He's got a little message for you guys.
Yes, people, love as always, man. Obviously, you know, it's your boy Drift, and I'm just here to let you know, if you haven't already come and join me on Tifo, guys, please come and join me on Tifo, our new partnered live streaming service for watch-along games. We've been having tons of fun during this Euros, and I'm here now, semi-final time, Spain versus France. It's going to be amazing. Make sure you come and join me, people. If you don't know how to do it, guys, I'm going to briefly show you, take you through it right now. Real quick and easy. If you click the link that is in the chat right now, that is in this Twitter feed right now, or if you just type in what you can now see up on the screen, it will bring you to this Tifo create account page. Guys, it couldn't be simpler. You just put your username in, put your email in, create a password, and then where it says referral code just down at the bottom there, use the referral code Drifty, guys. As soon as you've clicked that, you just click I understand, bang, press continue, and you're in. And that is it, guys. And once you do that, you will be into the Tifo main page. Drifty TV is here. And look, I'm waiting for you guys. I'm waiting. So, people, big up yourselves each and every time. Type that link in or hit the link in the description. Drifty is the referral code, and come and join me for the Spain and France game. I'm so excited, guys. So make sure you come and join me, man. Looking forward to seeing you there. Peace.
Big up to Drifty. So people, you know what to do now. As soon as this one finishes, hit the link in the chat. I'll throw it in the chat one more time just for you guys. Use the referral code Drifty and make sure you go and support Drift. I'm trying to be on that. I think Jamie's over there with him as well. I'm going to try and make the second half of that, but I'll see. All depends on these kids. Got a super chat here from Glasgow Red TV, aka John, who says, if this FSG thing is the reason why we're so quiet in the window, Cal, past evidence would say so. It's difficult to say, John, bro. We've never been in this situation where FSG are trying to purchase another club during the transfer window. So only time will tell. Only time will tell, brother. But people, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're on the road to 35,000 subs. So please help us get there. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And until we see you next time, thank you all for watching and listening. Head over to Tifo. Watch Spain versus France. Watch along with Drifty. Until we see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed. We are Kopish out, people. Have a good rest of the day wherever you are in the world. Take it easy.